The electron transport chain produces the most ATP of any phase of cellular respiration by transferring electrons from one protein complex to another via a series of redox reactions. The process begins with NADH transferring its electrons to complex 1. Then FADH2 transfers its electrons to complex 2. Within the intermembrane space, shuttle molecules move electrons from complex to complex. Ubiquinone is responsible for moving electrons donated by NADH from complex 1 to complex 3, and then also carries electrons donated by FADH2 from complex 2 to complex 3. Finally, cytochrome C moves the electrons from complex 3 to complex 4. The final electron acceptor at the end of the electron transport chain is oxygen. The electrons moving through complex 4 help bond free-floating H+ and O2 molecules to form H2O. As the electrons are transferred from one complex to another, they lose a bit of energy. This energy is used to transport hydrogen ions against the concentration gradient from the matrix into the intermembrane space. The buildup of hydrogen ions in the intermembrane space creates a concentration gradient that the cell uses to harvest ATP. Specifically, those hydrogen ions fall back into the matrix through ATP synthase, which creates ATP through oxidative phosphorylation. While we've shown this process in steps, it actually happens all at once, all the time. And what's more, the orientation of the ETC looks very different in real life compared to this animation. Inside the mitochondria, students complete the electron transport chain. They start by selecting complex 1, initiating the ETC process that generates ATP that will fuel the suit's energy reserves. Next, they approach the ATP synthase, collecting the newly synthesized ATP molecules. Now enough ATP has been generated, and they have successfully recharged their pack and completed their mission.